Hello from the Dukascopy studio in Geneva. We're talking about changes in the UK pension system and the implications for expatriates with Mr. Tom Tracy. He's CEO of Fourth Capital. Mr. Tracy, welcome to the studio.
Good afternoon, Daniel.
So, can you please outline the changes in the UK pension system that have been installed recently?
Okay, there have been various changes to UK pensions which affect not only UK citizens but the hundreds of thousands of, if not millions, of Britons that live abroad, and indeed anybody that's actually lived in the UK for any nationality and has a UK pension. Some of the changes that are active from the 6th of April include the freedom to access your pension, which is very much a new thing in the UK. So, up till now, when you reach retirement age in the UK, you receive your pension pot and you must buy an annuity, which gives you income for life. In recent years, this has changed very recently, so now that you could have what's called flexible drawdown, and you could just draw down pension money as and when you see fit to meet your circumstances. It's taken the next step forward. Now you can have complete flexibility, so you can take your pension pot, you can cash it in, pay UK tax at your marginal rate, and spend it at the casino, buy a car, a holiday, do as you wish.
So everybody is affected. Is that correct?
Yeah, everybody who has a UK pension. Yeah, I mean, there's been other changes as well. There has been a lot of public funded UK pensions. We're talking about the police force, the NHS. If you have a pension in one of these large institutions, government funded institutions, you're no longer allowed to transfer your pension at all, mainly because these pensions are underfunded and they don't have the liquidity there to provide it. So from April the 6th, if you do have one of these types of pensions, you will have no more access to it as well. Other changes are that if you have a defined, various types of UK pensions, if you have a defined benefit scheme, which means you have a guaranteed income from a UK company, you can no longer transfer that without receiving advice. So this impacts everybody in the UK.
Mm-hmm. So everybody is affected, but how are expatriates particularly affected?
Yeah, well, if you've been living in the UK and you may be in Geneva, Hong Kong, Dubai, wherever now, and in recent years there's been a trend for expatriates to transfer their pensions out of the UK into more tax favourable destinations. This started in 2008 with the advent of QROPs, qualifying retirement pensions from the UK, and put them in an environment which is a lot more tax advantageous.
So what advice do you give in general to expats to react to these changes?
And today, after the recent changes, well, you know, it can appear very straightforward. You can access your pension now, which is something that you couldn't do before, and the UK government is suggesting this is a big positive. But you're going to be taxed at your marginal rate, so that can still prove to be quite expensive. I think what's going to happen, what we're going to see is pension pots at the lower values. I think if you're an expat, I think most of them will just be kind of cashed in rather than people going to the bother of transferring them internationally.
Mm-hmm. So there are really different possibilities out. Also, Fourth Capital is advising its clients on this, correct?
Yeah, yes, but yeah, it's something that we do, and as pensions become more complex and it becomes a bigger decision for the client, but with all these changes, we have recently opened up a tax office in London, which specifically deals with expatriates, and they can look at your situation and they can give advice on what the tax implications would be of leaving your pension in the UK and cashing it, or potentially moving it to a favourable destination, maybe Malta, Gibraltar.
Mm-hmm. So you also deal with pension money. How do you actually invest this pension money of your clients?
Okay, that's a good question. Depending on what market we are in, we deal with different types of clients. For instance, in Dubai, we're dealing with professional clients who may have some strong views on how they want to invest their money, and we can help them prepare a more bespoke portfolio. For our clients in Europe, a lot of them, it's more at the retail end that we deal with. And if you're looking at pension money, if you're looking for the next big thing, then Fourth Capital is not the company for you. We believe that by the time that the opportunities for pension money, that you should be concentrating on asset allocation, which should be your main priority, and low cost index funds, and that is something that we can help our clients do.
Mr. Tom Tracy, CEO from Fourth Capital, thank you very much for being here and sharing your expertise with us.
Thank you.
And thanks for watching. Do make sure to keep clicking back on the Dukascopy TV website for latest updates and exclusive interviews. Have a great day and see you next time.